Welcome back to Discover the World, the channel where we take you on an adventure to uncover unique destinations. Today, we're diving into the realities of Portland, Oregon. While many are captivated by its natural beauty, creative culture, and the catchy slogan, "Keep Portland Weird," it's important to note that Portland isn't for everyone. Here are 10 reasons why you might think twice before moving to this city. Endless rain. Portland, Oregon is known for its rainy climate, with showers persisting from September to June almost every single day. Whether it's a drizzle or a downpour, the rain is a constant companion. On the rare days when it's not raining, the skies remain cloudy or covered in snow. While snowfall isn't abundant, it does tend to disrupt the city's functionality. The grayness of 9 months can make you long for vibrant colors, to the point where you may find yourself hoping for a bloody nose, just for a glimpse of something vivid. In fact, you'll experience more rain in 2 weeks of February than in 2 years in Los Angeles. On average, Portland sees 154 rainy days per year, totaling about 45 inches of rainfall. 9. Homelessness. Portland has unfortunately become a haven for the homeless population in the Pacific Northwest. Whether it's runaways, individuals struggling with addiction or alcoholism, or those who have fallen on hard times due to job loss or housing crises, many find themselves living on the streets of Portland. Tent camps are set up in vacant lots, and to a concerning extent, some even pitch their tents on the sidewalks at night. The growing homeless population has started to impact tourism, and it's disheartening to see that a Yelp review was once given to a homeless camp, albeit with stars, and even more disturbingly, downgraded after a stabbing incident. 8. Protests and social outrage. It seems that not a week goes by in Portland without some form of protest or social outcry. From Occupy Wall Street to the Trump inauguration and election, people in Portland always seem to have an axe to grind. The sheer number of protests has reached a point where they no longer attract the attention they once did. It has become more of a social event, akin to the oversaturation of the Ice Bucket Challenge that eventually lost its impact. Today, it feels like some protests are less about social justice and more about avoiding online dating platforms. 7. Pump your own gas now. This may not seem like a big deal initially. Having someone pump your gas might even be appreciated. However, when you find yourself at a gas station with only one attendant serving 7 customers simultaneously, the wait can be quite frustrating. Additionally, allowing the general public to handle gas pumps has led to some amusing videos, but let's face it, we'd rather not see what happens when untrained individuals take charge. So, bid farewell to such entertaining mishaps if you move to Portland. 6. Locals might not welcome you. While not all locals harbor ill feelings towards newcomers, certain groups, such as the older generation and blue-collar workers in their 20s and 30s, can be less than welcoming. The elderly often fear that newcomers are buying up all the property and worsening traffic, while the young working-class men may resent the perceived competition for jobs and attention from their women. And here's a piece of advice. If you're from California, be cautious about revealing your origin, as it's often met with the most resistance. Yes, it's true, I found stickers like this on Realtor signs while house hunting. 5. The looming natural disaster. Brace yourself, because living in Portland means you're always aware that a massive earthquake could strike. It's not the earthquake itself that poses the greatest danger, but rather the looming threat of a colossal tsunami that would follow. The tectonic plates near our coast are slowly colliding, and experts predict that they will eventually rupture, triggering a devastating earthquake and subsequent tsunami. So, if you're moving here, keep a life preserver handy and get ready for an Armageddon-like scenario. 4. Weed is legal. Host, yes. It's true, marijuana is 100% legal in Portland. You can walk into a store and purchase as much as you desire. While that may sound great, consider the unexpected consequences. Who would have imagined that grandmas would be getting high? It's a sight to behold. But it can also be embarrassing when your 85-year-old grandmother beats you at PlayStation, so be prepared for some unconventional experiences if you're not accustomed to that scene. 3. Rising rental prices. Host, the cost of renting a property in and around Portland has skyrocketed in recent years. A 3-bedroom house that used to cost $1,200 in 2012 now demands $1,800, surpassing the national average. This surge in rental prices can be attributed to the influx of new residents combined with a lack of construction projects. Unfortunately, Portland is currently experiencing a housing shortage, and that's reflected in the steep rent increases. 2. Nudity culture. Host, while nudity may not bother everyone, if you're considering a move from places like California, Arizona, or Miami, where you're accustomed to seeing fit beach bodies, Portland might surprise you. With limited sunshine and less emphasis on exercise, you're more likely to encounter a plethora of less doughy bodies. Additionally, each summer brings the notorious naked bike ride. Yes, you heard it right, a parade of naked cyclists. While it might be entertaining at first, be aware that the women here tend to embrace a more natural, hippie lifestyle, which means less emphasis on shaving, so be prepared for some surprises if you're not comfortable with public nudity. Oh, and by the way, Portland boasts more strip clubs than any other city in the United States. 1. Volcanic activity. Host, believe it or not, sometimes our mountains erupt. The last major eruption was Mount St. Helens in May 1980, which spewed ash and debris for hundreds of miles. Causing severe disruption, the ash settled like a blanket, making visibility nearly impossible for months. While it was a while ago, living in the ring of fire stretching from Australia to Hawaii, encompassing mountain peaks and volcanoes, and extending through Washington and Oregon means that volcanic activity is not out of the realm of possibility. Reports suggest that Mount Hood, located near Portland, may pose a future threat, though it's not something most people worry about on a daily basis. It's worth considering if you're planning to settle here. And that concludes our top 10 reasons why you might want to think twice before moving to Portland, Oregon. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe to discover the world for more captivating explorations. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a fantastic day